Hello, my name is Danielle Mercer, and I will be guiding you through just a brief meditation that is congruent with this month's inspiration on healing and learning how to let go. So, in order to begin this meditation, I would like you to find a nice, either comfortable seated position where you can have the body be seated upright without exerting any effort. So, being in a state of effortlessness, or you can go ahead and lie down. So just finding a space that is free from distraction. And once your body becomes still, I'd like you to go ahead and close your eyes. Acknowledging that your physical body is exactly where it is. Beginning to take some nice natural breaths in through the nose and slow exhales, releasing your breath out the mouth. Again, inhaling through your nose, exhaling out your mouth, and just noticing how your body is responding to your breath, expanding as you pull fresh oxygen into the body, and softening as you release the breath. Now, every time you exhale is a fresh, brand new opportunity to release something that is just not serving you in a positive way. Or maybe it's just not serving you any longer where you're at now in your life. And that's what we're going to be taking a look at today. Nothing to do, no place you need to go, just turning your gaze completely inside, noticing who you are when you're not fulfilling any roles to someone else in your life. So when you're not a coworker, you're not a spouse, you're not a parent, you're not a sibling, you're not a friend, who you are in all your rawness, your authentic self. And at this point, you might not even notice, or you might not even be aware of who you really are, because we do have a tendency to cover up our true self with all those layers or sheaths or masks, whatever you'd like to call them. They're a way of keeping us from being too exposed or too vulnerable. So before we start to go into those spaces, I would like you to repeat to yourself 3 times the mantra, I am safe, I am secure, I am safe, I am secure, I am safe, I am secure. Just to allow the mind body to recognize that we're not in a state of danger, we're okay. There's nothing you have to do at this very moment except for be with yourself. Now as you're lying here and the body has started to fully relax, I'd like you to take a moment to really focus on the space between your eyebrows as I take you into a visualization that's going to allow you to release some things that you know deep in your heart, when you allow yourself to be vulnerable, that are holding you back from your truest, highest potential. So focusing on your third eye, or the space between your eyebrows, I'd like you to visualize that you are walking through a meadow. There's beautiful colors of green everywhere around you. You're walking barefoot, fresh blades of grass underneath the feet. You're walking slow, taking everything in. It's a beautiful warm day. You feel the warmth of the sun on your face, shining down on your body. And as you walk, you notice a nice cool breeze. Your whole body feels relaxed. Your shoulders soften away from your ears. And you're walking effortlessly forward. Now, as you're walking, you're holding a basket in your left hand. Now, in this basket, you're holding rocks or big stones. So the left side of your body feels very heavy. So the left hand is hanging down further than the right. The basket is slowing you down, and you want nothing more than to just set the basket down. Before we can set the basket down, we need to release what's inside of it. I'd like you to take a moment to think about each stone or rock in your basket and see each one of those as something that you know needs to change about your mentality, in your emotions, in your life. And allow each thing in that basket to represent whatever it is that you know you just need to release. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's a situation, maybe it's just something that you carry around with you at all times, the weight on your shoulders that you're now making a conscious effort to try and release. So visualizing each stone in your basket, however many there needs to be, as one of those things that you'd like to let go of. And as you're walking with this basket in your left hand, you take your right hand into the basket, pick out a stone, and gently let it fall to the outside of the basket. You set it down in the meadow, and you stand back up with the basket in your left hand and continue to walk forward. Then you pause, right hand goes in the basket, you make the conscious decision to release something else. The basket is starting to grow just a little bit lighter. Your left and right sides are starting to feel a little more balanced. And you continue on your journey walking forward. I'll give you a few moments in silence, trying to just focus on your space in this meadow with your basket, gently setting aside the things that are holding you back, making you feel unworthy, or weighing you down. By now, your basket should be almost empty. You might have just a few more heavy stones to take out, leave in the meadow. And then as you continue to walk forward into the sunlight, to the open meadow, your basket is completely empty. You feel light and balanced, and truly like a weight has been lifted off your chest and shoulders. And when your basket is empty, you decide to find a space just lying down in the beautiful green meadow on the fresh blades of grass, sun shining down on your face. Finding a nice deep breath in through your nose, taking it all in. Feeling light, sipping in just a little bit more air. Opening up the mouth, find the deepest exhale, releasing and letting go. Calling up the mantra, I am carefree, I am carefree, I am carefree, in repetition to yourself 3 more times silently. Finding our last breath together as you inhale through the nose, sealing in this feeling of lightness or airiness, peace that you've called up through releasing in your healing meditation. And the exhale is to signify one final way to just release that which is no longer serving you. Finding a nice deep inhale through the nose. Deepest, fullest exhale to release out the mouth. Thank you so much for joining me for our guided meditation. Namaste.